Hello children, we are back to chapter number 1, Integers of Standard 7. We have been solving multiplication related questions and moreover we used the properties also. We found all of them quite interesting, exciting also. Let's continue with the thing with question number 8 and question number 9. Here we again have a real life example. Question 8, that is, a cement company earns a profit of rupees 8 per bag of white cement sold and a loss of rupees 5 per bag of grey cement sold. Children, do you know about white cement and grey cement? Cement to everyone knows. But then children, there are two types of cements available in the market. One is a little bit grey in color, the usual one which we see, and there is another quality that is white. It's white, pure white. Okay. Now here there is a company who is selling, actually it is making and selling the cements, and the company has two types of cements with it. In one kind it is gaining something, having a profit, whereas in the other one it is getting some loss. What is the loss and what is the profit? For one bag of white cement which it is selling, it is getting a profit of 8 rupees per bag. That is one bag. And for each bag of grey cement that it is being sold, they are selling it. They are having a loss of 5 rupees. Now, the first condition, that is sub-question A, the company sells 3,000 bags of white cement and 5,000 bags of grey cement in a month. What is its profit or loss after selling all the bags of both white and grey cement? We have to tell whether there is a profit for the company or there is overall loss. Now children, let us calculate for both of them separately. Profit on one bag of white cement, it is 8 rupees. How many white cement bags they have sold? It is 3,000. So we'll be calculating for it later. And the loss on one bag of grey cement, loss is there. When profit is being shown by positive sign, loss will be shown by a negative sign. That is why it is written minus 5 rupees here. Now let us calculate for 3,000 bags of white and 5,000 bags of grey cement. Profit on selling 3,000 bags of white cement will be 3,000 multiplied by 8. This is positive. So there is a profit of 24,000. This 24,000 is gained by the company. They got this. Next, it has sold 5,000 bags of grey cement. So the total loss will be this 5,000 multiplied by minus 5. That is minus 25,000. That means it has to give. It got 24,000. It gave 25,000. So can you tell me whether there is overall profit or loss? They have got less, given more. Means there is an overall loss. Let us find out that loss. The net profit, that means overall profit or loss, which is 24 plus minus 25,000, 24,000 plus minus 25,000, that is minus 1,000 rupees. Minus 1,000 means it has given. That means there is a loss of 1,000 rupees in the entire month. I hope you have understood, and you will see how important integers are again, because profit and loss is a very important topic. This is what goes on everywhere near you. If you go to shopping, you buy things, for few of you may be having your shops, some of you must be having factories also. So profit and loss is very important part of our life, and see how interesting it is to solve the things by using the concept of integers. Let us try solving more examples. The second sub question: what is the number of white cement bags it must sell to have neither profit nor loss if the number of grey bags sold is 6400, that is 6400 bags. Now they say that this company has already sold 6400 bags of grey bags, and we know that there is loss by selling the grey bags. That means they have to earn more by selling the number of the white cement bags, because they have given us a condition that there is neither profit nor loss. When will be the situation of neither profit nor loss? It will be when you earn, say, rupees 10 and you give 10. So there is no profit, no loss. If you earn 50,000 and you give 50,000, there is no loss, no profit. Such a situation must occur. So let us see how it occurs. Let us calculate first of all for the grey cement bags. That is how we'll come to know how much loss there is. Accordingly, we'll be calculating for the profit later on. Loss on selling 6,400 bags of grey cement, it will be 6,400 multiplied by minus 5. Children, why minus 5? Because there is a loss of 5 rupees on each bag. So there is total loss of 32,000 by selling these 6,400 bags of grey cement. Now that there shouldn't be any profit, any loss, the company has to earn 32,000. It has already lost 32,000. So in any case, it has to earn 32,000. So overall, there will not be any profit, any loss. So let us work on it. This is what I told you just now. Profit should be of 32,000. Now children, by selling one bag of white cement, the company is getting a profit of 8 rupees. And it has to get a profit of 32,000. So how will you find out the number of bags? Yes, by division. So number of white cements, the white cement bags the company must sell will be total amount to be earned, that is 32,000 divided by amount earned by selling one bag, that is 8. So 32,000 divided by 8 gives you 4,000. It means the company has to sell 4,000 bags of white cement so that there is no profit, no loss. So you can understand again that how important integers are, how important the positive, the negative numbers are, how important mathematics is. Because this is how, if you don't calculate, you may get into loss after loss. To think of profit also, to think of loss also, you have to deal with mathematics. And I hope you will be enjoying it, and you will be trying more and more example, and you will moreover try to use mathematics in real life. Keep going, children. There are some more questions, but these are very easy for you. Replace the blank with an integer to make it a true statement. Now the first sub question, minus 3 multiplied by something gives you 27. Children, this is multiplication. 3, how many are 27? Yes, 9s are. But then you will see that the answer is positive. So the blank will have minus 9 in it. Because minus minus will make it plus. When you are multiplying two negatives, then only you get a positive answer. This is how you get the number that is to be written in the blank. Next sub question. 5 multiplied by something gives you minus 35. It has to be 7. But with a negative sign, because we know a positive multiplied by a negative only gives you a negative answer. So it is minus 7 there. Next, yes, you got it correct. It is 7. A positive one, because positive into negative only gives you negative answer. Positive answer is there. So the blank will have a negative number, because we know that multiplication of two negatives only gives you a positive. And number is quite easy. It is minus 11. That's all for now. Keep practicing more. Happy going. Thank you for now.